Welcome back to the Buckeye Preview. I'm Natalie Hunt, joined here with Schoenberg. After a pronounced win last week against Grambling State, 70-0, the #1 Ohio State Buckeyes are ready to take on Ohio University this weekend for their first night game of the season.
Jeremiah Smith had a couple of touchdowns, 119 receiving yards, and Caleb Downs also had an interception. Those two, who are considered the best players in college football, looked really good yesterday. Overall, the offense looked very explosive, obviously putting up 70 points. But how about the O-line, Natalie?
They have allowed 0 sacks this season, best in the country. They are having a great start to this season.
The Buckeyes are now getting ready to take on Ohio at night in the shoe on Saturday. Natalie, what are the past matchups been like between these teams?
Well, these two teams have only played a total of 6 times, the last time being in 2010, where the Bucks came out with a 43-7 victory. As for OU, the last couple of weeks, they played West Virginia last week, coming out with a 17-10 victory, and before that, they just fell short, 34-31 to Rutgers.
Ohio State will end up taking on Rutgers later on in the season, so that will be a common opponent between the two teams.
So looking into this game, who do you think is going to shine? There was a lot of people who got playing time, a lot of freshmen with Bo Jackson, Isaiah West, Riley Pettijohn. Who do you think is going to stand out against OU?
One thing that Coach Day talked about before the Grambling game was the fact that he was going to spread out his options and make sure that a lot of people are getting different touches. I feel like this is going to be a lot on the starters. Julian Sayin had a monster game against Grambling State. I expect him to do the same against Ohio. Expect this to be a very pass-heavy game for the Buckeyes while mixing in a few of those runs and some of their weapons, such as C.J. Donaldson and James Peoples.
Yeah, absolutely. This game is definitely going to be more of a competition than Grambling State. What do you think this scoreline is going to look like?
I think the Buckeyes are going to take it by a score of 41-3. Obviously, the defense has looked stellar so far, but Ohio has a really good offense. It's one thing for the Buckeyes to limit them, but it's another thing to have the special teams in on it too. Making sure that both sides of the field are going is going to be important for the Buckeyes as they take on Ohio on Saturday night.
So on a different note, the last time that these two teams met up, there was a mascot brawl where Rufus, the Bobcat, attacked Brutus, the Buckeye, during the pregame. Any thoughts maybe something like that will happen again?
Maybe some love between the two before the game. We will see as the Buckeyes once again will take on Ohio at 7 p.m. in the shoe on Saturday. Thank you for tuning in to the Buckeye Preview. I'm Schoenberg, joined by Natalie Hunt.